Well, good evening guys. I am at Ferry Medows. It is Wednesday night. Like I said, I'm at Ferry Medows, which is the final race of the Peterborough Grand Prix series. Looking forward to this one. This one should be good. I've ran around Ferry Medows quite a few times in the past. It's about 6 o'clock, so I'm about an hour and a half early again for this one, but I'm here. So I've just seen the start line, well, the start sign, got the car parked, and now going to see if I can find kind of like the race hub, so to speak. We're in Neem Park, so it's part of Ferry Medows. I think I've just spotted some marshals over in the distance, so I'm going to have a wander over to them just to doubly check and make sure of the course, because the whole loop of the lake is about 5k. So, and last year, I don't know if you actually remember, but regular viewers remember this, but I did a half marathon round here last year, which was 4 loops of the lake. It's a nice course. It is relatively flat. I think the temperatures definitely are going to help tonight. Because it is cooled down. I mean, it's no longer like 27 degrees. It is like 23, 24 degrees. So it's still warm. That wind has definitely picked up though. So there is a gusty wind around today. Where I work, like I've mentioned before, it's up on a hill, so it's been very windy at work. I'm kind of hoping it's going to die down a little bit before 7 o'clock, just to give me a bit of a chance. As you know, again, every 5k race that I'm doing, I'm trying to break the 18-minute barrier. I've got 2 more races in this series to try and do this on. One of them's tonight. The other is the final race of the Lincoln Wellington series. So I like this course. This should be fun. Right then, just in the middle of a warm-up, just doing a little bit of the course to get a feel for it and get these legs moving again. It's a nice course. The wind doesn't seem too bad. There's quite a lot of shelter from the sun as well. So yeah, all good. Can't really complain about, well, I ain't going to complain about the weather because we always do, don't we? But I'm just on the other side of the lake now, as you can see. Start finish line's over there. The crosswinds on this side are a little bit more exposed. So if I push on and try and dig deep along this back straight, it's around about 3.5k mark. It's got my to dig in along this section because we'll turn soon, get some shelter in the woods, and then right, there we go. That's the course recade. Great course, love it. A couple of little windy sections, but kind of weather conditions, but it's a lot cooler tonight, so a lot more favourable conditions. Couple of spots I've noticed which I'd like to kick on with. I do know the course pretty well because I've run around here quite a bit, so we'll see guys, we'll see what we've got in the legs tonight. But all I can do is go out there, give them the best shot, try and pace it as best I can, but just also just try and dig in and see what happens. Right, catch you in a bit. see there, just collected my t-shirt. I will put a better picture on that online. But yeah, we're doing three of the race series out of the 4.
Hello, I'm Tom. I'm a Yaxley runner and I'm from Peterborough.
So what's your aim for tonight?
Sub 21.
Sub 21. This man is running really well. He's done all the 5k series in Peterborough, so his aim around Ferry Medows now is sub 21. So we shall see what tonight brings, won't we?
Yep, cheers, man.
Bit windy, but we shall see. Good luck, buddy.
See you, mate.
Yeah, as I was just mentioning just before Tom introduced himself, he's one of the my YouTube followers. So yeah, the t-shirt you get if you do 3 races out of the 4, it's a lovely t-shirt. It's well worth doing, and thank you very much to for the Peterborough 5k organisers for giving us a nice little souvenir of this race series. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chuck this back in the car, and then I'm going to get my jaws and strides done.
Alright, spin it. Spin it.
It's working too.
Right, drills, strides, all done. So feeling good, feeling strong. I shall see you at the start.
Hopefully might not be ready.
Right, here we go. The Ferry Medows 5k, and as you can see, I am trapped in mid-pack towards the back. I made such a balls up, sorry the language, for this start. I got told that the start line was somewhere different. Someone showed me a map, and obviously where the 3k start was, I showed you, I got told this was the start line rather than 5k. And as you can see already, I'm hopping off the grass verges, I am dodging, I'm weaving. I think I panicked at the start a little bit trying to get out. As you can see, you're getting about 3 people abreast, and there's people tripping. And Kevin, you can see just top right up there in the red striped vest. Big thank you to Kevin for introducing yourself again, mate. Lovely seeing you again at Ferry Medows. I took advantage here. I went straight around these people, and I tried to get myself up on that embankment because it is so congested. You can see another Grantham runner just in front in the green. But yeah, I made a massive error. I got trapped. I thought it was like a race briefing at the start. As you can see, my pace is well below where I wanted it to be. Kevin's just in front of me there with a baseball cap turn backwards. Again, I was just trying to go with him just to get out, really. So dodging and weaving like crazy here. I couldn't get into my running at all in these early stages. I think it took me around about the first couple of K to even get into pace. But anyway, let's join a bit more of the action, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
Totally boxed in at the start.
Right, as you can see, there is a lot of dodging and weaving. I managed to get myself again back on the grass, well, find myself back on the grass here, on the embankment, just to try and get around a few more people. The pace has started to pick up a little bit, but again, I'm just finding a lack of room to run, and I'm jumping up and down. Look, it's my fault. I should have got myself further to the front. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm finding a lot out about myself over these past 5k races. I really am finding that if I don't get out hard in a race, I generally can't pick up the pace during mid-race. See, in a 5k especially, well then again though, generally in most races, I like to get into pace pretty quickly, or a little bit quicker than pace. But with a 5k, I generally just go out hard as I can and just try and hang on, because I know mid-race I just haven't got that pickup to actually push on. I mean, I never really hit my 5k pace really in this race, if I'm being honest with you. But you know, it was one of those days, to be honest with you, that I just had to make the best of it. But it does play with your mind a little bit again, because I panicked at the start. I was dodging, weaving, and then I just thought to myself, right, okay, I've got a lot of catch up to do. But I think I did get to a point where I was like, right, yeah, this isn't happening today. You just bring it home and see what we got and do a good effort. As you can see, it's just starting to open up for me now. I mean, you do get bunches of runners like this that are compact together, but it's just started to open up. I've got a bit of room in front of me. But yeah, the thing is, though, I found now it's opened up for me. I've got some room. My legs don't want to work, and I've used that much energy dodging, weaving, jumping up and down grassy embankments that, yeah, I can't push on, and this is basically really where my speed wants to sit tonight, which is fine. I mean, I do try and still, as you'll see in the race, try and still pick off runners as much as I can. But yeah, it's just one of those nights, but never mind. But we're still trying to run strong, still trying to run hard, use this race as a really good, hard, solid effort. So as you can see, I'm still trying my best to actually get by people. It is a lovely course, don't get me wrong. I've ran on this many times, this course. It's a beautiful place to run. The pass can get a little bit narrow at some points, but it can also get opened up. But when you've got a lot of people on here, you really do have to pick your spot at the start line very carefully, otherwise you just get trapped, as I was. And I'm feeling now I just can't really get into my 5k speed. Now, as you can see from the map at the bottom left of your screen, we are coming around one of the final big bends. So this back straight, we did find the wind was pretty blowy as well. It's not an excuse, it just was a bit blowy. There was, like, as you can see, there is room to run here, and it has opened up very nicely. My legs just wasn't working at this point, and I knew I had to really just dig in deep here and just get this one done. Not sure really what went wrong at this with this race. I think it was a collective few mishaps, you know, not getting himself put right on the start line, panicking a little bit, a lot of dodging and weaving. But yeah, my legs at this point just didn't want to work. I was working really hard here, more than I should have been probably at this pace. But yeah, I've got to admit though, when I put the splits at the end, it was probably one of the most consistent 5k races I've done regarding the splits. They weren't too far apart really. But yeah, come on, let's get into the closing stages of this race. You'll see my friend Kev Doherty passed me at the minute, and I think he did actually give me a little boost when I saw him, because I did try and keep him in my line of sight, so to speak, and it did pull me around a little bit. But yeah, he'll come through in a moment and take the win over me this time around. Well done, Kev. Great racing today at Ferry Medows, buddy.
All the way in, all the way to here. All the way to here.
Right, there we go. The Ferry Medows 5k and the last 5k in the Peterborough Grand Prix series done. How did it go? Well, as you saw from the race, I totally messed up the starts, but I got told the 5k race started like you saw where the 3k race was. So I was hanging back and thinking, okay, everyone's going to be going down this way for some reason, but everyone conjugated. I thought, is this some sort of race briefing like they always do? Nope, it wasn't a race briefing.
it was the start. So I was towards the back, and as you saw with the camera, it was very, very congested. I was dodging and weaving like you wouldn't believe for the first 2k. Couldn't get any rhythm whatsoever. I got into about mile, probably towards mile 2. I kind of found myself with space, but I would say about 30%, maybe 40% of that race, I was running on grass. And you have to be careful because there's quite a few little tree roots and bloody rabbit holes. Never mind, look, it can't be else. There's no point in going over and bloody, what it is. So 18:45ish, I think, got around about that, but I'll put all the results and bits and pieces on the screen for you right here. But hey, look, it's a nice course, it's a lovely course if you get the start right. Look, never mind, that's on me. I messed up that bloody start. I should have got myself closer in, but I got told different. So, oh well, no. And I nearly left the bloody park without paying. I literally got to the barriers. I thought, bugger, I need to go and pay. So I had to drive back to the main car park, get me a ticket to pay. £5 bloody 40. £5.40 to park. Never mind. Thank you very much, Peterborough, for putting on such a fantastic race series. I've really enjoyed it. I know I personally didn't get the results I wanted. That ain't your fault. But it was a great race series. I missed the first one. I will be back next year, but if any of you fancy some summer 5k series, it's in the middle of the week, come down to Peterborough. There are some great races to do. A couple of them a little congested, but come on down to Peterborough, give these races a go. They're a great race series to do, and if you do 3 out of the 4, you'll get a lovely t-shirt, which I'll put on the screen for you, a little picture of it. But yeah, that is that. I didn't get the time I wanted out of the Peterborough race series. I seem to be hovering around about that 18:35 to 18:45ish realm for the Peterborough ones. So, I mean, it hasn't been the conditions for the last couple of Peterborough courses. This one, it was on me. It was very, very congested. I didn't position myself very well at the start. But never mind, look, I've got one more race in this 5k summer of speed I'm trying to do. I will give it another crack at the last Lincoln Wellington 5k. I will give it another crack, and we shall see how we get on. Anyway, it was lovely seeing a lot of friends again tonight, a lot of the Grantham runners. Great seeing them again tonight. I don't get to see you very often. Kev, Doherty, lovely meeting you again tonight, buddy. If I don't see you soon, go check out his channel. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. He does all the little local races and a few training videos as well. Go check him out. Great channel. Tom, it was lovely meeting you tonight. He's another subscriber to the channel. He came and said hello tonight. Lovely meeting you, buddy. I hope you got your time you wanted. I think it was aiming for about a 21 minutes or so, 21. If you did that tonight, mate, good on you. If not, keep trying. But anyway, look, I am gonna head home because by the time I get home tonight, it's gonna be 9 o'clock at night. So, a long day. Tea's probably out the window, so it's gonna be probably a few snacks tonight. But cheers again for tuning in at the channel. I shall see you in the next one, but please give this video a like, give me a subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know how your training's going, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now, guys. Take care.